Hey, what's up all you lovely learners out there in Learning Land? Tyler from 10thumbspro.com coming at you with another guitar tutorial like we do every single Monday. Today we're breaking down the funky super classic Cissy Strut from the meters. So we're going to look at the riffs and the scale that you need to improvise your own solo. Printable tabs for this track by becoming a Patreon, links in the notes, links in the description as well. You'll also see my email if you want some one-on-one lessons via Zoom or Skype to take your playing to the next level. Go ahead and grab your guitar, brain, and attention span. Once you have those three things, follow me on in and let's break this lesson down together. Come on in, let's do it. Okay, so essentially this is a C blues song, and this part we'll be playing over this C9 chord. We have a C9 chord, a B flat chord, and a F chord, right? So those are the three chords that we got going in the progression, but you're never really going to hear them because everything's revolving around this riff. That's the harmony. So the riff starts on the G string 5th fret, and this all comes from the C blues scale, and we're going to pull 5 to 3. And we immediately go down to the 5th fret of the D. Then you're going to get your pinky on the 6th fret of the A string. When you're on that 6th fret, you want to give it just this little blues curl or a quarter bend, just a little nudge. And then you're going to go to the 3rd fret of the A string right after that. This 3rd fret here, this is your root note. So this is the root note of our tune. Then right after that, we're going to hammer on 3 to the 5th fret, hammer on the 5th fret, go back up to the 3rd fret of the A string, and that's going to happen all 16th notes. And then there's a rest right there, a 16th note rest, back to the 5th fret, back to the 3rd fret. So the second half of the riff is E, 4, E, and a 1. So 3 E and a 4 E and 1. If you were to count that really slow, it'd be 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Then we have the two little chords. We're using these chords that I talked about, the B flat, but we're not playing the whole big chord. We're playing these little baby triads. That's the 7th fret with your middle finger on the G string and your index finger barring the 6th fret of both the B and the E string. You're going to give that a down up. Then you're going to make this F chord, and you're going to go up 2 times on the F chord. And the F chord is 5th fret of the G string with your pointer finger, ring finger on the 6th fret of the B, and then your middle finger on the 5th fret of the high E. So it's kind of broken down into those 3 pieces. Practice them all individually, and then we're going to put them together. So that is riff number 1, the principal riff. You're halfway through the song, doing great. We only have one more riff, riff number 2. Okay, riff number 2 sounds like. 5th fret of the G string is our starting out point again. And we're getting an octave there. So this is also a C string or a C note, by the way. So we start on the root and we finish on the root. And then we're gonna use our ring finger to play both the 5th fret of the G. Then we have a 16th note pause. 1 E and 1 E and and we roll over and grab the 5th fret of the D string. Then we come up 5, 3, 5. This is on the 2nd beat, and again we're doing 16th notes, so it's like 2 E and 2 E and 1 E and 2 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E. Then we're gonna nothing on the 3rd beat. It's a little pause, and then you're gonna play the 3rd fret of the G string right after. And that's the 1st measure. Then the 2nd one, if we go to the 2nd measure, starts off the same doot, 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 doot to there, right? That's the same up to that 3rd fret. And then we're going to go back to the 5th, but this time on the D string, and then to the 3rd fret of the A string to finish it off. So just that 2nd measure. 1 E and 2 E and 1 E, 1 E and 2 E and It really helps to be able to count 16ths. If you can't count music, check out the link up here on how to count music. It really will help. Okay, so let's put together these 2 measures, and we have riff number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And believe it or not, that's the whole tune, just those 2 riffs. So the only other piece that you'd have is the improvisation if you wanted to solo over it, and that would be the C minor pentatonic. And that would be the best place to start shape 1, which is going to be 8th fret to the 11, 8, 11, 8, 10, 8, 10, 8, 10, 8, 11, 8, 11. Now clearly you have access to all 5 shapes. And if you want to learn all 5 shapes of the A minor pentatonic, I'll put a link up here and then a link to a video I call One Scale to Jam Them All, so you can learn how to transpose them. Because once you learn all 5 shapes in the A minor pentatonic, that's all 5 shapes of all 12 keys. You just have to learn how to move them laterally. So there you have it. That's the scale you would use to improvise and the 2 riffs, and you got the tune. Let's put it all together and play it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, everybody, Cissy Strut. Thank you so much for learning with us. Classic funk tune. Enjoy that one at your next jam. Take care. Cool, everyone. Thank you so much for watching to the very end of the lesson here at 10thumbspro.com. Your learning is important to us, so thank you for learning with us. I hope you keep it funky. Jam this one out with your friends. Grab a bass player, grab a drummer, or try the backing track. Let some solos fly. Make it your own. Have some fun with it. And as always, keep it funky, friends. Take care. Think about becoming a Patreon. Hit like, subscribe, all that stuff. You guys know it by now. And we'll see you next Monday. Take care of yourselves.